Welcome back, guys, to Cakecore SMP Season 2. Holy moly. It's been some time, has it not? Has it not? Have you been counting the days until another Nat Games Cakecore SMP video came out? I hope not, because we've been counting for quite a while, right? It's been a while. It's been a while. It's been about 2 months at this point. So, for those of you guys who don't know, I took a little bit of a break from uploading Nat Games videos in January. Gotta get my S's in there, am I right? I'm a snake. I don't know. I clearly haven't done commentary in a while either. So I took a break off of the Cakecore SMP in January, and that was to like focus on some other things like getting a job, as well as some other things that I wanted to try focusing on stuff. I do have a job now, which is kind of cool, but also it means I don't have as much time. So when I was kind of done with that month break, I kept trying to like get back into like the recording and stuff like that, and I really couldn't do it. Mostly just lack of time, because SMP videos specifically take a long time for me. I like to try to develop them a little bit more. I try to like build things, you know, so that I have things to show in the video and plan out things and whatnot. See if I can get any collaborations, and all that's really fun to do, but it just takes a lot of time, and in result, I haven't been able to really record episodes on here. Another thing I noticed is that over my break, I was not really logging on the server just to chill as much, right? I did like a couple of times, but for the most part, I just stopped playing Minecraft while I was on the break, and that kind of it gave me a little bit of an epiphany, which was that a lot of what I enjoy in this game and in this world and whatnot is sharing it with you guys. I really do enjoy the YouTube aspect of it. The game itself, though, I found that I'd rather be playing some other games at a lot of times, right? And I don't have anything against Minecraft, and I'm not saying that like, you know, I'm done with Minecraft because I have no more fascination or whatnot. That's definitely not the case. Hang on. What's going on here? Something ain't right here. Something ain't right. Oh, that's right. I had to extend this out a little bit. Hey, there's some new stuff to this build, right? I've got a little bit of channel update stuff that I'm going to get to in a little bit. First, I want to just showcase the rest of the build. So, if you actually are here for some content, then you can get that. This place right here has gotten a little bit of work since the last episode. I skimmed through it just now so I could see where I left off, otherwise I would have no idea. But yeah, we've been adding some more doors around and stuff like that, and if you come in here, we're now having some more walls that are partitioning rooms, which is really cool, because each of these spaces, originally they were just all hollowed out, but now they're actually becoming different rooms and whatnot, or different houses, right? We have another one right there, and obviously it's not finished yet, but yeah, like another house right there. So basically, with all the partitioning, basically we're gonna have a lot of villager houses, which is what I wanted to do in the first place, all inside this iceberg, right? So you can see here's a house, here's another house, all pretty small, because like I said, this is a bit of a shanty town. I've got a couple villagers in here who don't seem to breed. I think it's because whenever they drop food, it just slides on the ice and they can't pick it up. That's my theory. Or if they don't really register iron doors as wooden doors. But I do have a line of wooden doors out there, so I don't know what the problem is. Maybe they just don't like ice. I don't know. And I also lost one to a villager, or to a zombie the other day, which is great, because I made a house and didn't light it up. But yeah, now I'm just kind of showcasing all the different miniature houses I made, and little doors. I love this little cubby right here. Wow, that looks really cool. Like a tiny little hidden house that's really small. Yeah, this place right here, this has been one of my favorite builds on both of the seasons, right? I've just really enjoyed how this one came out. This one's close to one of my favorites. I just love the color palette, and I like kind of messing with like shared spaces and whatnot, and like stacked housings and stuff like that. It just looks really cool, and it's just one of those builds where I pictured something, and not every time when you picture something does it come out looking just as good, and I feel like this thing looked better than how I pictured, so that's always good to hear. But yeah, basically I've been partitioning off a lot of these rooms, and I did some more work over here. There's now like a little walkway right here. I think I trimmed down some of this iceberg too, like I did some more modeling. I don't know, I'm kind of guessing off stuff I did months ago, right? But I think that's what I did. And then we got some more stairs right here. I love this little stair right here next to this one. It makes the place feel a little bit more crowded, which is what I was going for. I also, by the way, just think the floor also makes the ground look a little bit crowded, because it's not just like one block to look at. It's kind of cool. Even though there's a lot of space right here, it feels kind of crowded because you can see the detail on the floor and whatnot. It's just kind of a cool little visual trick. Of course, I still need to do the same thing over here. I was actually thinking I might have a basketball court right here. I don't know if I've already talked about this. I feel like I've said these words before, but I don't think I have, because I just skimmed the video. There's also a chest over there. Oh, I know what that chest is. That's a really old chest. Hey villager, how's it going? Yeah, and then I also got a dock right here, which is kind of cool, and I might adjust it in the future, who knows. But yeah, this place basically, it's looking all snazzy, right? It's looking real snazzy. Okay, so that's pretty much all the work I've done off camera, I believe, in between episodes. Let's check out this box. This is from James the Douglas, I believe. I think he was returning, what was it? He was returning something to me. Oh, the conduit, right, after the hot lava, which was actually the last episode I uploaded. That's crazy. I don't know why he gave me some arrows. He must have had some garbage in him. I'll take the signs, though. I use signs all the time. Awesome. Thank you, James. The future home of PatNet. Yeah, wait, I think I did a lot of work in here, too. Or maybe I didn't. I don't know. We have the beginnings of a storage area. I'm pretty sure I've already talked about this. Yeah, I've already talked about, like, the plans and whatnot. But yeah, this place was turning out nice, too. Okay, so now that all that's out of the way, I do want to kind of finish with like a bit of an update video. I actually have something I needed to do in like 5 minutes. I think I could push it a little bit, but that's okay. Yeah, so you know, basically I didn't play on the SMP much, and I am now kind of adjusting to that epiphany that I mainly like this for the video aspect of it, right? Another thing you might have noticed is that there's not a lot of other people who have been uploading as of late. I know like James and Hydro had a couple videos out during my personal break. Other than that, though, I don't think anyone's uploaded. And everyone's kind of got their own reasons, but part of it is really lack of time for a lot of people. The SMP just takes a lot of time to make videos for it compared to like other forms of content. So ultimately, I think there's a lot of people who just don't really have the time to do that anymore. So we're kind of taking a different approach with the SMP in general. We're taking less emphasis on the recording and uploading part, just because a lot of people are running out of time and also are losing interest. You know, there's some people who are just not interested in Minecraft survival as much as they used to, which is absolutely fine. So instead, this server is going to kind of act as like a hub for all the members who are currently on to be able to come on and build stuff whenever they want, or just play Minecraft together, right? And I think for a lot of people, that's always been the most fun part about it anyway, is joining and then playing with your friends and whatnot. And this server will stay for that purpose. However, it's not necessarily going to be, it's not going to have a huge focus on actual uploading and whatnot, as much as we've had before. What I do want to say is that all the videos have been released so far for Season 2 have been awesome. I've watched every single one of them, I'm pretty sure. And I really do appreciate all the other members on the SMP uploading and contributing to a really awesome YouTube SMP, because that's really what it was, its focus was, and I feel like we really did accomplish that for the first couple months when it came out. Not first couple, you know, for the most part, and it, like, basically more so this season than last season did I feel like this was like kind of, it was a YouTube SMP, right? Similar to the stuff that I enjoyed watching, like the Minecraft SM people or the Hermitcraft people and stuff, and I really appreciated the opportunity to hang out with the guys and build really cool stuff and like that. And me saying all this makes it sound like the server's ending or something. It's not. The server's going to be up, don't worry. As for my participation with it, I'm no longer going to be uploading weekly videos on this anymore. I'm no longer going to be uploading weekly videos to my channel anymore, at least I don't have a current plans to. And let me speak on that. We're now transitioning over to a little bit of channel talk, right? Because over the last few months I've had a lot of epiphanies, right? A lot of channel epiphanies caused by multiple things. For one, my 5-year anniversary came up, right? I feel like that kind of gave me a different mindset with YouTube and stuff. And let's do we have fireworks? We only got 3. We're gonna have to do some rigging here. By the way, the server, I updated the RAM on the server because we have an upcoming Cakecore 18-hour charity marathon, which should be March 23rd, I think. I don't know when this is coming out, but that's when that is, March 23rd at 9 a.m. Pacific Daylight Time. So you should definitely check that out if you'd like to. We're raising money for Extra Life, which is a charity that supports the Children's Miracle Network hospitals. So more specifically, we're raising money to the Los Angeles Children's Miracle Network Hospital. And that's coming up in March 23rd. So be there. Anyway, yeah, I upgraded the server because we're going to have a lot of public events, and I want to make sure things go as smoothly as possible. I did get a lag back there. That's unfortunate. But basically, I just added some more RAM to the server temporarily. I'll probably bring it back down at some point, even though it's been nice having less lag, because I've tested some things like boat racing on blue ice and stuff like that. It's a whole new world, right? Not a whole new world, but you just don't lag back as much, and it's really fun. I've also had a lot more ease with flying. Am I heading towards 0-0? I think that's a good plan. What was I talking about? Yeah, so YouTube... the PatNet, I like making YouTube videos, right? And I'm going to continue to do that, first and foremost, just not so much on this channel, right? as for my main channel, that's been pretty dormant for a while because it's really difficult to make stuff on there as well. It just takes so much time to make the kind of content I want to make on there. And I have a couple plans to adjust that a little bit. The main things I want to do is, talk. I want to talk comically about games, and I want to talk analytically about games, right? Those are kind of my two YouTube priorities. And what's kind of cool about the Pat Nat main channel was that it's an opportunity to kind of do both. It's with like the script and whatnot, you're able to be entertaining, making people laugh while educating them on certain things or giving critical insight and whatnot. And I would love to I'd love to just keep that, right? No matter what kind of content I make on the channel, that's what I want to keep. I think I've seen this before. This is the end portal room right next to the Guardian place. That's really cool. Let's actually check it out. Let's check it out. I just realized I'm probably gonna lose my mining soon. But yeah, this would be cool to make a silverfish / guardian farm out of. Of course, it would take so much work, but it's still just kind of cool that it exists. What the heck was I talking about? So yeah, like those are the two main things I want to keep for my main channel, and I have some ideas to basically make content on there a little bit easier while keeping in those two things. So it's probably going to be a format change in the type of content I make there, but hopefully that will allow me to make content relatively more frequently. And you have to understand, for my main channel, relatively more frequently means like, I don't know, once every 3 months or whatever, right? I know that's not even like frequent at all, but what I want to do is kind of focus in more on topics and less broad stuff like top 10s and whatnot. Things like Mario Flash games, those are always really like fun to make, and they're funny and stuff like that, but they take a lot of time to like go through those different games, write a script for each of them, and then of course editing is always the biggest time consumer. So I'm not sure how often I'll be doing things like that. I'm not going to completely dismiss the idea, especially because those are very fun to make, and they're one of my more popular series. Not that I'm trying to only cater to the very limited amount of views I have, but it is worth noting for it's not worth noting for you guys. By the way, I haven't recorded in ages, okay? I don't know what I'm doing, alright? Bear with me, please. Perfect, A Way Out. Hey, that's the name of a game. I should play that game. Speaking of which, what if I wanted to play a game like A Way Out, right? What if I wanted to play like a cool collaborative game with another person? I don't have... Excuse me, sir. I don't have, like, the best platform for it, right? Because Pat Nat Games is kind of a Minecraft channel, right? I try to upload frequently other stuff to like vary it a little bit, but the only thing that really gets anything close to traction, which I say for lack of better word and for no other reason, it's hard to detach it from the Minecraft name or whatnot. Not that I've specifically tried. But it would be nice if there was kind of like a little hub where I could do things like A Way Out, or let's say Pat and Owl's Left 4 Dead series and whatnot, which by the way is coming back, and it will have a new hub. The thing is we've got a lot of plans in the work, right? Plans. We got a lot of plans, okay? This is hard because I'm kind of stumbling over what I can and can't say. I can say anything I want, but what I'm choosing to say or what I'm not to say. We've got some exciting changes coming up, and I'm going to officially announce that soon, hopefully. But in the meantime, basically, this channel is not going to have any content on it, and my main channel is probably not going to have content on it either. Hopefully, though, I can get both those things having content. Right now, my focus is the marathon, which I have been working on quite a bit with the other Cakecore guys. And a lot of the changes I'm working towards with like regards to channel stuff involves the Cakecore guys as well. So if this is what if you love the community interaction and whatnot, then you should definitely stick around for these changes that we'll be making, because it does involve all of them as well. I just can't talk about it too much yet, right? Now, as for this server, I already said like what the state of the server is going to be, but what about my involvement of the server? Well, like I said, I'm not going to be uploading this weekly. It's just not practical. It's not that I don't enjoy it. I love building. I really do love building. That's the thing. Like, especially just showing you guys all that stuff over there, that's what I miss. I miss making something and then presenting it to you guys. It's just fun, right? It's fun. I love the hijinks I do with spotters every once in a while, like raiding those end cities. Gosh, every episode of Spotters ends up having some pretty gnarly commentary, I may say so myself. And then, of course, James. I don't mean to disclude anyone collaborating. I'm just saying I think Spotters and I make a good commentary duo. yeah, like that stuff's all fun. It's just purely a matter of time. I'd like to produce content to you guys frequently and at a practical rate, right? So I'm shifting towards practicality. Okay, that's basically what I'm going for. But I will still be on the server every once in a while when I have an itch to like build stuff and whatnot. I'm just not going with the emphasis on uploading videos every week. And but every once in a while I might have something more to show you guys. I might come back and just be like, hey, look at all this stuff I built, right? If I do come back, I don't plan on it being like different kind of content than what you're already used to with the SMP. It's going to be your classic Nat SMP action for whenever I do upload a video. It just got no schedule, and I don't know when it's going to happen, right? Right. So that's kind of the state of the SMP, right? And I've talked to everyone about this at this point. Everyone understands. They're all cool with it, right? It's pretty much kind of what it was becoming anyway, was just like a hub for other people, and that's absolutely fine. That's just the natural course that it takes. For now, the server's up, okay? You don't have to worry about that. For the foreseeable future, the server will be up and running, and people who want to come on and record will come on and record, right? So at the end of the day, hey, not much is changing here on the server, except I'm just not going to be uploading weekly. And that's mainly what this video is about, because I just haven't uploaded a video in a while, and I wanted to talk about that, right? Now, with regards to future stuff, just stay tuned, okay? We've got announcements, okay? It's gonna take a little bit of time. It's gonna take a little bit of time, all right? You know what you should do? Just book the marathon, right? Who knows? Maybe we'll have a special announcement on the marathon. Who knows? So check it out, okay? All right. I think it's gonna do it for this episode. I know, very rambly. That's why I wanted to start off with like the actual showcasing. But I'll see you guys in the next episode, whenever that may be. All right. And thank you guys for sticking around for the whole season. Like seriously, it's been a lot of fun. This season 2 has been awesome. Even though it's like. Even though it's only been like the first 6 months or whatever, I mean, that's actually a lot of time. It's been awesome, basically. Season 1 was awesome too. Thank you guys for joining along. I hope you guys I really do hope you guys enjoyed it. And I hope you guys enjoy whatever is next in store. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time. So long.